Hey everyone, just wanted to take a few minutes to give you some updates about the business and different policies and leadership things that are happening right now. Just want to make sure everybody is staying informed. There's about 120 of you and one of me, so sometimes making sure everybody gets all of the information is a little difficult. So this video is the easiest way. I want to start by giving you a little bit of update on the leadership team. Amanda is going to be staying with us for a while. She is going to be serving as our interim director of operations. So many of you know that she did work for corporate. She still does work for corporate. However, she has decided to make the restaurant kind of a long-term stay with us for the foreseeable future, at least until the end of the year. The second update is Courtney. Most of you guys have met Courtney. She's been training with us for about the last month or so. Courtney is going to be coming up front, and she's going to be fulfilling our hospitality director role. Courtney has a great background. She's got her master's in organizational leadership. She's very hospitality oriented, so she's going to be working with the front of house staff, front of house shift supervisor specifically, to really work on what does it feel like to walk in, what's the hospitality when you visit Chick-fil-A Colonial Heights. Some of you may have also had the opportunity to meet Alexis. Alexis is a leader in training. We don't quite have her role completely defined yet, and she will be training over the next couple of months. So please make sure that you make her feel welcome. You guys know Steven. Hopefully you saw the introduction on Steven. Steven is the director of people. He's working on hiring, employment brand. What does it really mean to work at the Chick-fil-A at Colonial Heights? We also have two team members that have been with us for a while that are going to be moving into director level roles. Kara McFarland is moving into the AM kitchen director role. And then we have Melissa Fegans that is going to be in the prep and food safety director role. Melissa is really going to be helping us look at our food safety practices, both front of house and back of house, to make sure that we're up to health code standards and most importantly, Chick-fil-A standards. Over the next couple of months, you'll see her rolling out new things in regards to food safety. So please make sure that you listen carefully and definitely ask her questions about what she's working on. Any questions about any of these director roles or what their responsibilities are, please let me know, or any of those directors. We'd be happy to have a conversation with you about it. Just because that these roles have been filled does not mean that there's not still tons of room for growth and opportunity at Chick-fil-A Colonial Heights. So I just want to make sure that you guys hear me say, if you are interested in leadership, whether that be certified trainer, shift supervisor, director, or any other roles that are available in the organization, please make sure you pull me aside, Dave aside, Amanda aside, or any of these directors aside and let us know. We love to hear from you that are interested in leaders. Doesn't mean that we can make it happen within the next couple of weeks, but that means you're definitely going to be on our radar and we can have conversations around what does it take to become a leader for you specifically. I am going to be posting a picture of the leadership structure on the back bulletin board near the POSs for drive-through. Take a chance. I'll put names on it so you guys can see who's fulfilling what role right now, and you can also see kind of what's coming in the organization. That is a changing document. As the business grows, we're also going to be adding new roles, so please let me know if you have any questions. I also just want to take a couple seconds to touch base on some of our policies that have been in place but may not have been strictly enforced. Cell phones are becoming a huge issue. Guys, I've gotten several guest complaints that they've seen team members on their cell phones out in the drive-thru or even on the front counter. This is absolutely unacceptable. Our policy is that you are not on your cell phone while you are working. One, it's a distraction for the guests. It's not very professional. Does not go back to our vision of creating world-class service. And two, it's also a huge health code problem. Cell phones are gross. They're disgusting. They have a lot of germs on them. And if you guys are familiar with the outbreaks at Chipotle, from a food safety standpoint, that's exactly what happened to them. They had food service workers that were handling their cell phones, didn't change their gloves, and it was a huge mess. Please make sure, front of house, back of house, you are not on your cell phones during your shift. If you have an emergency or you need to check in on somebody during your shift, you need to speak with your shift supervisor. Ask if you are able to step away for a moment to use your cell phone. Otherwise, I have asked that your shift supervisors write you guys up for being on your cell phones. Please, no cell phones while you work. Second, gentlemen, shaving. Please make sure you're coming in clean shaven. That is a Chick-fil-A standard. It's not specific to Colonial Heights. That is a company-wide organization. That means clean shaven every single morning. If you have any questions around that, regarding that, tips, please talk to Dave or Steven or Thomas. They'd be happy to help you out with those things. Last is acrylic nails. Please make sure, ladies, that we are not coming in with acrylic nails. This is something that the health department is extremely strict on. They can fall off, they can end up in somebody's drinks, food, beverages, and they also just harbor a lot of bacteria. We can't clean them very well, so please make sure that we have no acrylic nails during our shifts. That's all I got, guys. Thank you again for working so hard day in and day out. Dave and I truly do enjoy working with each and every one of you and having you on our team at Chick-fil-A Colonial Heights. Just want to take a second to remind you of our vision of being remarkable by providing world-class service and loving our neighbors as ourselves. Thank you for your commitment to that every day, and let's keep raising the bar at Chick-fil-A Colonial Heights.